Hi. Didn't think you were going to see me, did ya? Nope. Not even going to apologize for not posting a video in forever. My hair is always a mess, as usual. Look at these roots. They're just there, aren't they? Aren't they? I'm sick, if you can't notice or tell or whatever. Getting over sickness, which is always fun. So, if you can't hear me, that's why. Always a good time. So, this is, update on my life. I'm back home in Syracuse. What's up? So, we're not doing very good in basketball right now, but that's okay. It's alright, it's fine. We're not going to talk about that. That's not what this video is about. So, like I said, I'm home. I am substitute teaching for the school district that I graduated from. I do K through 12, which is always fun. I started about a week or two ago, and it's interesting. I like the fact that I'm doing K through 12 because I'm considering becoming a teacher. I'm not really sure yet, like, what I want to do with my life. So it's nice because I can kind of like pick and choose which grades I like doing, which subjects I like, which is really nice. So in the future I can be like, oh wow, I'm glad I didn't waste all this time on, a grade level that I hate teaching. So that's a thing. And then I also work at Lord & Taylor, which is a department store like Macy's, and I am in the shoe department, but I will be moving to hopefully men's in the beginning of next month, which is like in like a week and a half. Craziness. January is pretty much done with. That's insane. Yeah. What else can I update you on? Oh, yes. So, life last month, especially in the month of December, was extremely crazy for me. Not only with the holidays and working retail and holidays, but about halfway through the month, my grandpa died at 87 years old. He died in his sleep, which is, great, and it's what you would hope for. We had 6 extra years with him. I'm very close with my family, so it was definitely like, a hard thing to go through, but he was dying about 6 years ago from like heart issues and whatever else, and age on top of that, and he pulled through and we got 6 more years with him. But it just kind of sucked because it was like a week before, 2 weeks exactly before Christmas, so that was really tough. It was definitely a hard thing to go through, for sure. Or no, it wasn't even 2 weeks, it was exactly a week before Christmas, so or was it 2 weeks? Anyway, it's all kind of a blur, but he was an amazing man. I'm so glad for the time that I got with him because he was awesome. And the same day that he died, my dad had a completely unrelated massive heart attack. So that was definitely something that was very hard to go through, kind of like sitting in the hospital room, the same day as my grandpa dying. And it turns out that when my dad went into the hospital, the room that he was placed in during when he was like rushed in the ER, right across the hall, it wasn't even the hall, it was like just kind of like this big square room where they put patients in until they put them in the room that they're supposed to go into. Right across from where he was is where my grandpa died just, hours before. So that was really, really rough, especially for my dad, because my dad was there when, my grandpa passed. But we got through it. It was great. The doctors were amazing that were working with my dad. If the doctor that he had wasn't on call, it just so happened that, he was on call if he wasn't there. And if he didn't put the stent in my dad's heart at the time that he did, my dad wouldn't be here right now. So it was just amazing. And it's honestly only God. And I know probably for the people who don't believe in God or a higher power or whatever, that's fine. You can say it was luck or fate or whatever. But honestly, I believe that, it was a God thing, and without God, none of it, would have transpired. So just dealing with that kind of just like in the whole, time that it was, and then having Christmas was a lot. And the holidays were definitely different. And then my dad was back in the hospital a day before New Year's Eve, and he was there New Year's Eve in the hospital because of his heart. Because when you have a heart attack, it takes a while to recover. So, he's a very strong, just kind of go, go, go man, doesn't know what rest is. So he had to, rest a lot, and he didn't do what he was supposed to be doing. So he was back in the hospital, but only for like a couple of days, which was nice. And then, he was able to go back home, but now he just can't, do a lot. But he is definitely recovering well, which is amazing. So I just am counting my blessings, for my dad to be here, because he's only 54. He just turned 54 in December. So he still has a whole another 50 years left to live, if not more. Oh my goodness, I love that man so much. So that's what happened in December. In January, I started working. October, when I moved home, I started working retail. Sorry. And not really much kind of was happening in my life. And then November was Thanksgiving. Again, not really much happening. Sorry, I'm looking at my window, and there's a car that stopped like right near my house. And I can't tell if it's a dog that's head is out the window or a human's head. Huh. Anyway, that's that. What was I talking about? Oh, yes, what I was doing in the months of like October, November, and December. Yeah, November was kind of boring. Not much happened. December, all that craziness happened. January, I'm just kind of, regaining myself and who I am. And we will see what February holds for me, right? Kind of just taking it day by day and month by month is all that we can ever hope for, right? So yeah, I'm gonna end it here because it's at like 8 minutes, and that's obnoxious. Hopefully it'll all upload. We're gonna hope, right? All right, guys. Bye.